Right, hello folks, back at Tinsley Park Shooting Club again today. We've got a different rifle on test. It's a Daystate and it's a Daystate Wolverine. The first Wolverine came out in 303 version and it was 100 foot-pounds or more. After a short time they decided to bring out 12 foot-pound models and they came out with a 2-turn and 177. This is a 177 version, belongs to my son Jake, and it was purchased from the Air Gun Centre in Essex. Got a pretty good deal down there because it's a lifetime warranty on the rifle for servicing and labour, and you can order it online and it will get sent to your nearest registered firearms dealer, which it was, and it was picked up from Walkers of Trowel. This is the C version. The C standing for cylinder. It's got a 200cc cylinder on the front. You can get a larger 300cc version cylinder at there's a no cost option. Gives you more shots. I think it's supposed to give you about 100 more shots in 2.2 anyway. This one in 177, I think it gives around 135 to 140 shots. It's not a regulated rifle, but it's fitted with a Stephen Harper slingshot hammer system, which at the end of the day does basically do what a regulator does. And I know there's a few of the tuners out there that won't put regulators in sub 12 foot-pound rifles because it costs that much money to make a difference. So they tend to do it on the higher versions, higher FAC versions, if they do fit the regulators. It's got quite a nice forefront to it, this one. It's like a black ABS sort of plastic. It's a fully shrouded barrel, and this is made even extra quieter by the Airstream carbon fibre moderator on the front. It is fitted with a Manometer Air Gauge on the side of the rifle, which is a great place to have it, because the last thing you want to be doing is looking at the business end of a rifle to try and find out what the air's doing on the end of the cylinder. That's a bad place to put it. So either underneath or on the side like this one is just right. Let's see, it's just got a 10-shot magazine, very well constructed, and what Daystate have done, they've actually put a magnet on it, and when you cock the rifle you load it from the left for your right hand shooters. Hang on, it's that side, that's the way around, and it just locates in place with the magnet. Really good. Safety catch is at the rear of the rifle, just where the thumb would be if you got a thumbs up position. So to the left it's on, to the right it's off, and it's marked with a red dot when it's off, so you know it's ready to fire. The stock is made by Manometer in Italy. Very nice stock, thumbhole stock, but it's got scallops cut out for a thumb up grip if you want it that way, but either way it feels good. It's got a butt pad on it, and the only surprise is it's not an adjustable butt pad on this one. You could get it get an adjustable fitted, but I'm surprised it's not standard on a Manometer stock. It came fitted with the QD studs, and as part of the package he got when he bought the rifle from the Air Gun Centre, which I suggest you look at because they do some really good package deals. It came with a case, which I think they cost close to £100, big plastic ABS case, the bipod, the Airstream moderator, and a Hawke Eclipse 4x12 scope, and very nice scope that is. So a good package. I think it was around £1,200 for the package. So if you think how much they cost, it's probably got about £200 worth of extra kit added to that. So there we go. I think of anything else, yes. Underneath, filling it. There's a little cap on there. That's magnetic, and it's a Foster fitting probe, so an airline will just fit onto it. Then you just put the cap back on afterwards. There we go, and that's kept in place by the magnets into what the magazine is. So what I'll do now, I will top it up, and you'll see how it fills up, and then we'll get on the test. Because I feel confident in the rifle, the target set out is at 40 yards, so we'll do a 10-shot group at 40 yards and see how it's performing. The wind's not too bad at the moment, so it's on our side. So we'll fill it up and then we'll get on with the testing. Okay, so we'll fill the rifle up, take the cap off. And I'll fill this one to 200 bar. Now this is the Mark 1 version of the Airwolf. I bought this about 2 years ago, probably not long after they were made actually. Now the Mark 2 version's come out, and the difference with that is a difference in the Manelli stock. It's got nice little finger grips on the actual pistol grip, and they've modified the internals on it, so you're getting an extra 15% more shots, so they say. So the Mark II version now that's out on sale, I don't think the price is any different, so it's a good one to get. So that's filled to 200 bar. Place the cap and we're good to go. Okay, we'll just look at the magazine. We'll be putting in Bisley Magnums in it today. It's my lad and likes these pellets. They seem to do well through the rifle, so we'll stick to that. Right, let's have a look. So load from the back. Pellet in at a time, make sure they're seated in, and it clicks into place. There's a little spring in there that holds it in place on each turn, so you don't have to hold it in place by your own finger. How many is that? Not many left. And I believe we're there. So we'll load the rifle up and then we'll get on with the test. So the bolt's pulled back. So we'll do, there's a little slot on there that lines up with that slot. Put it on very lightly, and you'll see there's a little pin there, and that stops it going any further. The magnet's located it, so you can push the bolt forward. Safety is on, and we're ready to go. Okay, we'll get on with the test. Put down a bit. Yep, safety off. Going for the top target. I'll go for groups here. So we're at 40 yards, and the Red Bull is smaller than a 5 pence piece. dropped off some, isn't it? That load's really nice, a nice smooth loading. The trigger is two-stage trigger, and that's nice and smooth as well. That one dropped off a bit. Most of them are grouping really well. That's it, it's 10 shots. Quite pleased with that one. So, we'll do something a little different now. These are the Bisley Magnums. I have got some Daystate Rangemaster Kaisers. We'll try those through it and we can see if we can see what they group like. So the Kaisers, they are definitely lighter. These only weigh 14.64 grains. So you'd expect these being lighter, point of impact will be higher, but we'll see. Lighter pellet, obviously it'll go faster. I've tried different pellets through the rifle. My lad seems to have stuck with the Bisley Magnums. Finds them better. I mean, we normally get a lot of wind down this range. It's not too bad at the moment, so we've got a good test result, but the heavier pellets tend to do better when it's windy. That's it. So bottom target then, we're just going for the group now. That's definitely gone higher. This is the last one. Not a bad group actually. Right, what I'm going to do, push the elevation on that. I'm going to stick the target back to 50 yards and we'll see how these group at 50 yards. I mean, this rifle is capable of half-inch groups at that distance easily. I'm sure it is based on the groups at 40, so we'll do that on the next test. I'll take a new card up, stick the range card back to 50 yards and we'll take it from there. Okay, just a quick result. That's the card at 40 yards there. Bisley Magnums easily within a 5p piece. The Kaisers have opened up a bit more, probably a 10p piece. Not bad for 40 yards. So we're sending it out to 50 now. I'll start off with the Kaisers this time first, and then the Bisleys, and I'll give the Bisleys a bit of hold over to see if I can get it in the ballpark. Okay, just a quick load of the pellet. yards is a long way. But, I mean the Daystates and the FX rifles, they're probably the best engineered rifles in the world when it comes down to hunting and things like that. And that's what you're paying for. You're paying for quality build. So that's in. Okay, these are the Rangemaster Kaisers at 50 yards. I'll be aiming the crosshairs on the bull at the top. Take the safety off helps. Still dropped off that. I've got a couple in the bung, 2 have dropped. Is that pellet? That's gone in the same way as the last shot. Could be the last one actually. Now then, not such a good group, another 10 yards out. So maybe the Kaisers are good for 40, but not much more than that. It's the lighter weight means you don't retain the energy the same as these heavier ones. So these, I think the Bisley Magnums are around 10.4 grains, so they're 2 grains heavier. And like I say, the heavier pellets retain the energy a lot better. So I'm going Bisley Magnums. I'm going to give it 1 mil dot of hold over. Hopefully that'll be enough. But we'll see what these group like. I mean, they group really well at 40, very tight. So I'm making a mil dot at 50. And I'm hoping we'll still be within an ½ inch at that. Those Kaisers perform quite strange actually. So I was getting, because I was doing the hold right, but some of them were dropping off while others were hitting the actual bull. Right, so these are Bisley Magnums doing the bottom target. 1 mil dot of hold over. Right, I'm going to give it, based on those 2, I'm going to get 1.5 mil dots, and we should be in the right area then. So if you get the last 2, we'll see if these next 8 will go through the ball. And that was right, innit? That's it. Not a bad result. So yes, very nice rifle. Shoots really smoothly, nice trigger, nice loading bolt action, nice magazine. What more can you say? I mean, if the Mark II's better than this, well, bloody hell, good rifles. But then again, the Daystates, aren't they? Some people say they've had problems with Daystates. Well, you can have problems with any rifle. It's just pot luck, really. Buy a brand new car, you can have problems, but when they're shooting spot on, you can't beat them. Yeah, so that's the 177 Wolverine Mark 1. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're up at the 50-yard point. The top one was the Kaiser's, if you remember. Rangemaster Kaiser. The whole circuit centre to centre is about an inch with the Kaisers at 50. Now this one looks wider, but the reason it looks wider is I fired the first 2 shots to see where the point of impact was. So they're the first 2. So that means the rest of them, there's 8 shots there. I think I've got about 5 shots in that little bit. 5 shots within a 5p. Well, 6 shots within a 5p piece if you include that one, and 2 went high. That, I don't know, that was, I can't understand why that one went so high, but even if you include 7, it's still close to a 5p piece at 50 yards. So the Bisley Magnums are definitely the ones to go with. So yeah, good result and a great rifle.